Alright. Here we go. Alright. Let's turn that down a little bit so that way I can speak. Hello. And welcome to another episode of The Return to Avalon, where we are going to be diving back into the world, especially after last session where a lot of things have happened. That is probably not for the best. But it's up to the players to discover what they did and how badly they fucked up. And it pretty much escalated to the point where I had to write like a complete side story in the Tales of Avalon just because of what happened last session. And that's currently in the making and will be available for the public as soon as it's done and as soon as this part of the story concludes. But I think you guys are going to laugh really hard when the players find out what happened. But let's jump back into the Discord and go talk to these weirdos.
Instead of just the same thing every fucking bar.
Alright.
I also really appreciate songs with a lot of bass.
Yes.
Me too.
Wow.
Songs
Alright.
with a lot of bass are amazing.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello!
So, you guys fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
Did we fuck up?
Oh, yeah.
Unsurprising.
We
Big
killed
time.
important people.
That is very unsurprising of this
You
group.
guys fucked up.
Wait, what happened last week?
We
I
fought
don't
important
fucking
people.
know.
We fought
We
those
killed
guards and
guards.
the
So,
hunting people.
let's go ahead and review what you guys did last week.
We fucked up.
Besides,
Not a whole lot.
besides fucking
We helped
up.
the little girl.
Besides fucking up, yes, you guys did help out little Natsu. Escape from her captivity between 4 guards and 3 huntsmen.
To which we completely incinerated into ash.
That is correct.
And Germany made some new skeleton friends.
No one knows we did it.
Well,
Except for the girl.
And maybe the White Lotus were following us around everywhere.
nope, she
That's
is not
that.
following you guys.
Yeah, I
Remember,
thought she left.
remember.
Oh yeah, they went off.
Yep, when you guys left Stagder, she told you that she was going to go and tell Meisami about what happened in New Jamoria. So, after you guys landed in Fayard, or in Shadowspear, you guys made your way south and really didn't have that many encounters. You guys had the opportunity to experience the cold weather of the north of Avalon in Shadowspear, and started making your way towards the wall of Vortica, which is tall enough to be a plot service to Attack on Titan. But like I said, in the process, you guys stumbled across a group of adventurers and a set of guards that were escorting Natsu, who is a new race that you guys discovered, known as a Nagitsune, who is basically the drow of Kitsune. You guys befriended her, and you escorted her safely into the town, or the city, the capital city of Vortica. And
Totally an assassin.
she
Probably. Who knows?
she bid you all farewell after giving you guys a hint of who to look for.
To which we got a room, and the next morning is when we're going off to see them.
That is correct. So, we pick up the next morning. It's a brand new day. The city is bustling, and people are headed to their jobs, currently doing their jobs, or you see a lot of people arming up in like large groups gathering outside of taverns and near the edge of the city.
I think me and Brady are on the cart, right?
Yes.
Yes, you
I
guys.
kinda-
you guys
kinda
all.
look over
You
the
guys.
The monk stayed in the cart.
You guys
Yeah,
all.
because-
You guys all meet together at the cart.
As usual.
So I think something's going on. We should probably check it out or something. I don't know.
You're willing to stick your nose in other people's business again?
I mean, if it's gonna bother our business, then probably we should.
You've got a very valid point there.
I try.
How hard do you try, though?
Not very often.
Broken clock is right twice a day.
Correct.
All right. So,
Clock.
what are you guys doing this morning?
We're gonna go investigate, I assume.
Probably.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
You're all going to investigate like what's going on in the city.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like walk up to some random guy and be like, "Hey, what's everyone up in arms all about?"
I'm just gonna walk around and listen to people's conversations.
Rolling for assholery. Okay.
Oh, I'll be an asshole right back to you, Josh.
Well, you gotta remember, this town, or this city, is full of like big, like armored up, hardy guys, and like people walking around in full armor and weapons, and you know everybody's trying to one up each other in looks of acting tough.
my body.
And,
right now,
and there's two monks in here that are just damn near naked.
what the hell are shoes?
The one guy that you walk up to, looks down at you, and he says, "Not from around here, are you?"
Wait, how tall is this guy?
He's about 6'1".
I'm 6'2".
Oh, never mind. He looks slightly up at you and says, "Not from around here, are you?"
Nah, I'm from. Well, I might be. That's a long story. I'm from Winterhold. What's everyone up in arms all about?
Winterhold. It's a nice
Yeah,
place.
hero.
Nice place
It
down
is.
there. Been
Oh,
there
it's
once
nice
in
and
my
chilly. I will agree with that.
life. There's people are getting ready to go out on a hunt.
Nice.
It's a tradition here in Vortica to keep some of the beasts away from the wall. There's been a surge. There's been a surge in magical creatures and different monsters that are making their way down from the mountain and through the forests.
Magical creatures, you say?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, the wildlands have been surging with life, and things have been acting very strange recently.
Is there any way us humble adventurers could help you all?
It's more or less a hunter's job, honestly. No regular adventures out there are technically allowed in the wildlands without a guide.
I see.
But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find one of the huntsmen and be able to traverse out there if you want to make a bit of coin.
Speaking of which, what was the name of that guy again? This is a Matt question. What was the name of? Because William would probably remember. I don't. What was the name of the guy that the Kitsune lady told us to find?
Roll me a history.
No. We were told the damn name, Josh.
Yeah, it's not my fault you guys weren't taking notes.
Where are
I'm
you
just
going?
forgetful. But fuck you. Fine. There. 20.
His name is Urix Nalico.
I actually wrote that down.
I don't think I was present.
I also actually wrote that down. I just wasn't in my notes.
I wasn't either.
I look at the guy. Do you know? We were recommended a gentleman named Urix Nalico. Do you know where we could find him?
You see this guy's face go from like happy-go-lucky, like talking to a new person, to like stone cold, like, oh.
I'm taking
Him.
You don't like the guy.
Urix is he's a character, I'll give you that. Last time I saw him, he was heading over towards the guild hall. You might be able to find him in there.
Thanks. Could you point me and my associates in that direction?
He points way far down the road. In the distance, you guys can see a very large structure, almost manor-sized, that is like very close to the wall. You see a lot of people coming in and out of there.
Okay. I then thank you, and I extend my hand for a firm shake. I never caught your name.
Oh, Roderick.
Roger, pleasure to meet you. William Robert Glickman, and I walk off.
All right.
I'm
So,
just walking throughout the crowds, listening to conversations.
I kind of
you hear
throw a hand up in the air to signal we got shit.
You hear a lot of people talking about, like, you know, what their plans are for the hunts and which direction they're going. You hear them talking about different checkpoints and specific areas of what you could probably assume are the Wildlands. It's mainly talk of people like, oh, I'm gonna go find you know, a couple of dire wolves and make myself a brand new cape. You know, there's might be some people who are out there that are saying, you know, I have to actually look through the kinds of creatures that are.
I'm gonna go fight
Sorry.
it, Toby. Come here, Toby.
Give me a perception roll.
That's how we do it.
You've heard that there's a rumor going. You heard a rumor as you were passing by one guy, and you were like, "Dude, did you hear that that a group of huntsmen are actually going after dragons today?"
That would immediately pique my interest.
Yup, Morgan just immediately turns to them. There are dragons in these woods.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. I mean, not mainly in the woods, but up in the mountains. I heard a rumor that there's a group of huntsmen that are heading up there today to go collect dragon scales and eggs.
That
Oh,
sounds
is that-
quite interesting.
This is how we
I
fucked up.
look over at Morgan and I go, "Do you know how much I could do with a dragon?"
I have no idea what you can do with the dragon.
Many things, my friend. Many glorious and terrible things.
Hey, we got directions. We're going to that Guildhall place. You want to come?
Didn't we
Sure.
fight a dragon?
You
We
fought,
did. We fought a crystal dragon.
Yeah, a very
juvenile.
a juvenile crystal dragon a long time
Yes.
A
And
crystal
Fafnir
dragon is
killed it.
one thing. It's mostly made of stones and magic. But no, I need
There
dragon
be actual
flesh.
dragons here.
Oh boy.
ago. Oh yeah, tons of different dragons. Depends on the elevation of the mountains that you go into.
Is there anything we should expect, like as far as just around the base of the mountains?
Probably a couple of stray young dragons, maybe. You know, curious little buggers that are easy to pick off. A couple of, you know, much larger creatures like, oh, there was a hydra here about a month ago. Ooh, that was a
Fucking Hydra.
that was a fucking massacre, honestly. You just gotta be careful about the natural territory itself, because it's not just the beasts that will get to you.
Well, flora and fauna also can do that too.
Yeah, just be careful where you step, because you never know when suddenly there's just going to be a random vine around your neck and then just dead.
It's just a tree.
Tree that can kill you, apparently.
Oh, there's tons of things that can kill you in the wildlands. Not only just the beasts or the Wyram, but there's also like plants, different trees, spores, and ugh. You gotta really know what you're doing out there.
I just look at him and I go,
That's
murderous
her department.
trees, venomous vines, spores that'll turn you into a zombie faster than you could blink.
That would be her department.
I wouldn't mind a sample of some of these.
I'm pretty sure you can find all the samples you want out there.
I think I will.
As long as you've got the stuff to carry it safely.
An alchemist always has a few tricks up her sleeve.
I don't want you to give me the wrong vial.
Alright, so you guys make your way towards the guild hall. As I was saying, there's a lot of people coming in and out of this place in many different styles of armor and gear. Some of them are, full tank builds, paladin style, full plate armor, large swords, and helmets and everything. You also see a couple of people with animals going in and out of the place, bows. There's a very large variety of people and different races that are going in and out.
Do we see any other monks?
No.
You see one or two, not many.
We're totally gonna be the first monks to kill a dragon. You ready for that?
Definitely gonna be the first monks to kill a dragon.
Oh fuck it, we're gonna do
It's like, let's put it this way. You see monks, but they're all monks that specialize in using weapons.
Hmm.
Kill.
So
They're cheating.
you get closer to the what is known as the hall, and this place is like I said, it's very, very big. It's about the size of a manor, of course, to fit all the people coming in and out. You guys go in, right?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys enter the door.
Yes.
One of the 4 doorways that are in this place. Double doors. And
I enter a completely different door than the rest of the group.
so you enter this place and you're greeted with a large main open hall. Open floor plan, there's a balcony above you, and a large desk that's in the center that people are lined up to talk to different representatives and secretaries. Above the counters is the large symbolic banner of the Huntsman. You see many different walls and message boards that are posted. Pictures of monsters and creatures line these things with gold prices and bounties. And you just also see that on the second floor that there is a small pub that people are up there talking, chatting, just overall having a good time. You can hear the sound of a bardic band playing, just some casual tavern music as usual. And a lot of people are just walking around talking and just overall chilling.
I'm gonna walk over to Alicia. I'm gonna be upstairs listening to conversations.
Alright. Well, someone who's a
Suit
bit more
yourself?
linguistically inclined, go find the guy we need.
I'm gonna go up to the bar and just sit
Sure.
there, eat something, and listen to people talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna join Morgan because I'm not the diplomat.
I'm gonna go look for the guy who's kind of sulking in the corner because no one's going to sit next to him.
Okay. Jomini, Cody?
Kind of want to go to just sit in a corner so no one can approach me. Just watching.
Good look. For a lonesome person.
What's Opal doing, Josh?
Probably hanging out with Dave.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Brady and Matt, you guys are
Eavesdropping on
eavesdropping.
every conversation.
Cody, what are you doing again?
I'm helping Dave
Alright, Dave.
for that lonesome guy.
Oh,
I'm totally eavesdropping too.
Alright. So it's not very hard for you guys to find like a small group of like 3 or 4 people sitting in a corner just talking amongst each other, like hunched over their desks, like conversing with each other, and not as vibrant as the rest of the group of people that are here. Jomini, it's not very easy for you to find an empty table because this place is packed.
Hmm.
And Brady and Matt, I need perception rolls from you guys. fuck. Okay.
If I can't find a table, I'm just gonna go to the bar, buy a drink, and then just sit and like stand in a corner.
I rolled a
Pretending like I'm
19.
drinking, but not
You
actually
rolled,
drinking.
you rolled a
because I'm
damn
mashed
2,
up.
Brady.
I know.
I rolled a goddamn 19 with a plus 10.
Plus 11, Jesus.
We're very perceptive. Just, I like to point out that Brady rolled a damn 2 and still got a 13.
That's what happens when you're a wisdom-based character.
Yeah.
Okay.
We receive the world in new colors.
All right. So let's see. Cody and Dave. We're gonna start with you guys. What exactly are you all looking for with this group of interesting people in the corner?
Probably go to approach them.
All right. So yeah, you approach these guys, and you can't really hear what they're talking about over like the rest of the noise of the hall, and like they hush up as they turn to look at you. They don't greet you or anything. They just turn and look in your general direction.
Is there an empty chair at this table?
No. This table's also full.
Of course. Well, I approached their table. Is it all guys, or is it guys and girls?
It is 3 guys and 1 girl.
Alright. Well, I walk up to them and... Good evening,
It's morning.
lady, and... good morning. Yeah, good morning. I'm looking for someone who I've
Wow.
heard may not be the most that people are not the most fond of. Goes by the name of Urix Nalico.
One of the guys looks at you and he goes, "What do you want him for?"
Was given on rather good terms that he would be a good guide through the wildlands.
Everybody at the table then starts laughing after you say a good guide. Whoever gave you that information was pulling your teeth. You're a good guide, Jesus.
Makes you say that?
Urix, let's just say he's not that well developed up here in the mind.
So he's a little looser when it comes to sanity.
No, it's not that he's not sane, it's just that he's not the smartest in the world. Kind of makes sense for his kind, am I right, boys? They just nod their head yes.
Simps.
It's kind.
And of what kind would that be?
It's a lizard folk.
Ah.
Pea brains all out of them. Honestly, they can't even keep track of their own dung.
God, the racism just spewing.
Reminds me of several other races. Well,
Like I said there last, I don't know who gave you that information about finding Urix of all people, but he hasn't gone hunting in weeks. I'm surprised he even showed up today.
interestingly enough, he's here. Well, why don't you why don't you, tell me, who would you suggest to be a better guide?
If you want the best of the best, unfortunately you gotta go all the way to Rustbury for that. While Vortica, yes, is home of the hall and the wall, but most of the hunters were on their way down to Rustbury. got caught in the middle of the wildlands and then had to retreat south.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, the bloody Wyram that roams in the forest. Group of hunters managed to spot the damn thing before it even got close. Managed to warn the rest of the huntsmen in order to wave it off. Last it was seen, it was coming towards the mountain. Haven't seen it since. That was a month ago.
With any luck, it hid under the mountain. Or in it.
Wouldn't surprise me. We found many tunnels in those mountains. Infested with creatures is what they are. Not that we can not that we can ever go down them anyway. We just don't have the equipment to do it.
I just might know a few people that might be able to get down there.
Suicide going down there, lass. You ever seen a Wyram before?
In person. Up close.
And you know exactly why it's suicide. We've lost too many good huntsmen to those bastards.
I watched it eat an entire platoon of guards before taking several cannonballs to the face.
Times.
Feel sorry for the people of Rothos.
I sure as hell don't. It's their own fault that they decided to follow a brain dead of a leader and go out on their own.
Agreed. Well, we are in need of a guide. We are looking to get through the wildlands. Any suggestions of anyone that's here?
Anybody but Urix.
Very well. Just out of pure curiosity, you said he's here. Where?
He stands up and he looks amongst the crowd. And he points up. He points up to the second floor. Last time I saw him, he was heading up to the tavern. Should be still up there, honestly.
Thank you much. I turn around and start heading that way.
Okay. Let's see. Brady and Matt.
What's up?
Trying to think of what you guys might have heard.
I heard a lot more than Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
While you're thinking of that, is there anyone that looks suspicious, like is like just kind of looking a little bit suspicious, other than us?
Anybody who just looks
You see, he's like too much in the bar, and like an oracle and an artificer.
Two guys with fucking masks on.
Yeah, like they're super sus.
Yeah, we're super sus, but like anyone who, other than us, stands out in the crowd as
Is
being sus.
even more sus.
Yeah.
That would be impressive. I would give them medal for that level of sus.
Well, let's see. Matt, you do realize, you do see somebody that's a little off-putting, just by his sheer looks.
What does he look like?
He looks
He's
obvious.
ugly.
You can probably detest if out of game, Urix, currently sitting at the very, very end of the bar. And he's got like 3 or 4 pints in front of him, completely empty. And you can just see him not wearing a lot of armor, really. Most of it is just his scales, a pair of gauntlets, boots, and a well-fit breastplate with a long scarf tied around his neck that reaches almost to the floor. And this guy, he's pretty big. He is pretty big. He would probably say he's hunched over and sitting down. He's maybe 6'5", 6'6".
Ooh, that's tall. I kind of like elbow Morgan and like nod my head over to that guy.
Do you want to go talk to him?
Why not? Seems interesting.
I pretend to take a sip despite the fact that I have my mask on.
I think it'd be better if I do the talking.
You just like dip the tip of your mask into the drink.
Most likely, it would be a lot better.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
Books on the road.
Alright, you can see, as you walk over, you can see that in front of him is a map. And on the map are a bunch of different scribbles and different notes and stuff, and he's just looking down on it like he's in very deep thought.
I'm gonna walk over, sit next to him if I can, and order a drink.
Yeah, there's a seat that you can get, and the barmaid brings over a drink for you. He doesn't acknowledge your presence. He's just still staring at his map.
I look over his shoulder at the map.
I'm also looking over at the map.
Interesting map.
What are you looking for?
Oh shit.
Oh, map got our map changed.
Yeah, new map. This is the map. This is the exact map that you guys see in front of him.
Smooth equals edible.
Check tracks, don't trust the trees.
Rathion is bandits.
Bad plants.
Watch for worm trenches.
Dragons.
J K C C I H C G F C C D E N C O A B C M C L.
Watch for worm trenches.
Nuts not / pit not found yet.
Don't trust the trees.
That's a lot of numbers.
Seriously, is that a wiggler?
Where go?
Over by
On the right side?
Yeah, I'm not underneath.
Hitting straight right bandits under Rothos.
Yeah, I see. That's the first thing I said.
To be fair,
He's not technically wrong. Don't get lost.
not smooth equals
I
bad.
look over at Morgan like, this guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he just doesn't acknowledge you guys. He's just looking down at his map and he's like going over it with his left hand. And you can see, like, you can clearly see that this guy is a lizard folk. And lizard folk have human attributes, you know, bipedal, 5 fingers, etc., etc. This guy's missing like 1 or 2 fingers on each hand.
I'm gonna just elbow his elbow.
And he just looks over at you. He's like,
If you don't mind me asking, what's your name?
Urix.
Hey.
We were told to look for you.
By a lovely little kitsune.
She wasn't a kitsune.
Close enough, right?
She was a nagatune.
Aren't the furs just different colors?
You can see him just like look at you. And then as soon as you say a little Nagatune, his eyes widen and he stands up and he starts gathering his stuff.
Oh shit.
Did I say something wrong?
I want no business with you if you know her. He starts walking off.
I step on his tail.
Okay.
Oh,
Now that's not very polite. Just to get up and leave.
Brady, take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as this guy just turns around and right hooks you as hard as he can.
Oh, I'm punching him right the fuck back.
Oh my god, roll initiative.
I'm getting in on this.
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
Fucking damn it.
Monk roll!
I'm just gonna be standing by the door.
Fuck! I got a fucking 8.
Don't worry, I got a 13.
Alright, oh fuck, I need to go get Morgan's token here.
I've seen this bar before.
It's the bar he uses for every bar.
Because I'm too lazy to make other bars. Piss off.
Listen, I've only seen you put it in one bar in my defense.
Alright, let's delete that. Alright. Oh, God.
There we go.
Well, by the way, chat, for those of you who want to see Urix, this is what he looks like.
Oh, fuck. That man baller.
I'm punching this man straight square in the throat.
Alright, so he's right there. And we're just going to go ahead and pretend that there is a balcony, like, right here. And some stairs leading upwards.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, boy. Here we go.
And I'm not just punching him once.
Oh, same.
Alright. Let me go ahead and add this.
If anyone's gonna cause trouble, it's gonna be the goddamn monks.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, so Matt
The
rolled
irony.
a 13, Brady
Yes, I did.
rolled an 8.
And our lovely little lizard.
22.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit.
That makes sense. He did just wallop me.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh boy, let me go and get this guy's character sheet now.
I feel like Josh really should have saw this one coming.
I'm glad I made
He
a character.
definitely should have.
I'm glad I made a character sheet for this guy.
I mean, you could have just totally have him, like, rail us out and just be like, no, he's just fucking stronger than you.
No, you stepped on his tail. That was the biggest problem.
Morgan did that.
Well, she has a tail. She know what it means to step on somebody else's tail.
I don't own a tail, so.
I don't own a tail.
Alright. Well, Brady, I'm hitting you once with a 25.
You hit.
For 8 points of damage.
Ow.
We're totally about to get our asses handed to us.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm already at 7 hit points.
fuck, man!
Matt, you're up.
Alright, flurry of blows.
None of those.
God damn, dude.
Oh, fuck me, sideways with a broomstick.
Brady?
Flurry of blows.
There we go.
Hey, nice.
And then doing a key point.
Okay. Well, key point doesn't hit. First attack does. Second attack does not. So you're dealing 14 points of damage to the boy. Okay, here we go.
I just look at him and go, this is gonna be fun.
I hit you again.
Morgan's gonna go down.
For oh fuck you, 6 points of damage. Are you kidding me? Fuck you.
I'm at 1.
Oh, wow.
That happens a lot, Brady.
22 will hit for 7 more points of damage.
I'm also gonna blow a key point. Oh, I'm first gonna try stunning strike though. Sorry.
I have to make a will save, right?
Yeah.
What do I have to beat?
13.
Yeah, that number.
15. I pass.
God.
Had to beat a 13.
All right. Then key point unarmed strike.
No.
Yeah.
Brady?
Second verse, same as the first.
A little bit faster and a little bit worse.
And I'm blowing the key point.
Ah.
Rolling
You hate to see it.
severity.
Please say I punch William.
No, you punch the guy next to Urix.
Oh no!
Fuck yeah.
You just go in for a punch, and then Urix just deflects you and just shoves you into this other guy. Now he's into the fight, turning around.
Just rail him.
Yep. Now this guy is turning around and immediately decking Brady in the face.
Oh boy, we gotta fight.
Nap
someone.
time.
Yep, you're going down, Brady. I'm sorry. Oh shit.
If you can beat a 21.
I do beat a 21. I rolled an 18 on the die, and this guy has like a lot of pluses.
Oh shit.
What's your con modifier?
Oh shit!
My con modifier is a 2?
Or your constitution score, I meant.
14.
Oh,
Did we just kill Brady?
I almost did.
I immediately see this and just like that.
I just picture William just, nope, I'm done with this shit.
Okay, timeout.
So Brady, take 10 points of damage as this guy just turns around and cracks you across the face as hard as this guy can.
I am at -9.
William's just like, okay, got off on the wrong foot there. Sorry. Can we maybe just talk this out? I don't want my friend to die.
I hit you once. And I need you to make me or what's your CMD?
My CMD is a 24.
Alright, I beat you, and I trip you, dealing 12 points of damage.
Fuck me.
Damn.
Don't fuck with the lizard folk who's drinking 14 different pints of beer at a bar.
Alright, so you go down, and then Yurik starts to disengage. He's running at this point.
I go over and help Brady.
So he's a drunken master, I'm guessing. Now, when you say he's running, where is he running to?
He's running to
He's running to the stairs.
Yeah, he's running to the stairs. He's trying to get the hell out of here. At this point in time, Dave and whoever else was walking around.
Yeah.
You guys hear a commotion above you. You hear a bottle smash and, the sound of a struggle. And as you guys are coming up the stairs, you can see people are getting shoved aside. And you can see a very tall and well-built lizard folk rushing towards the stairs and starting to go down them as you guys are coming up.
Stand in his way.
How tall are you, Alicia?
4?
Holy shit, this guy's fucking crazy.
Cody can't move his character
God
token.
damn it, Cody!
It's my fault. Look at that. Why is it my fault?
I love how he had to type it into chat instead of saying it.
Why is it always Cody's token that doesn't work?
Josh probably doesn't have
There we
the
go.
token that he's using in his token spawner linked to Cody's character sheet and given control there. So every time he copies and pastes it, the token he pastes doesn't have a set control for Cody,
Yeah,
so he has to
that's
reset it every time.
That's probably why, but I don't really care. It's a meme at this point.
It's pretty funny.
Mems.
I haven't been saying anything, but I've known from the start why it's been doing that.
So Dave, you just stop right in the center of the staircase as this guy's like barreling towards you.
I'm standing there right with him.
All right, he sees you guys, just
Throw up
blocking
a
his path.
stunning. I'm gonna throw up a stunning barrier on myself as well.
Okay, he doesn't hit you. In fact, he does quite the opposite. Really, he jumps
Goes
up,
up.
grabs onto
He jumps
one of
up.
He jumps up, grabs onto one of the hanging lanterns that are like mounted to the wall, and swings over you guys and down the rest of the stairs.
Am I in the bottom floor or?
You're probably still on the bottom floor, yeah.
Can I cast Spectral Hand?
Sure.
Get the map.
I just want to see if I can just grab his foot with it, just to kind of trip him.
No.
Fact.
What level spell is that?
Level 2. So it doesn't trip him. This man. He fast.
Well, fortunately for you guys, he doesn't get away.
Why?
Because by now, the guards in the hall are aware that Urix is starting shit, and like as he lands at the bottom of the staircase and starts darting for the door, he is just then clotheslined by one of the huntsmen sitting at a table.
Nice.
That's great.
I just am like holding my jaw. What the fuck does she want us to find this ass? Don't die.
And you just see this guy that clotheslined him stand up. This guy is really, really big. Like he's like maybe 7-8 feet tall, full plate mail armor, and he just picks up Urix by his head, and he just looks at him and he says, "Puny lizard, why you cause more trouble?"
Oh. Kind of look over at Alicia and Tyrus, like, does anyone want to take care of this guy and maybe tell him that he's with us or something? I don't know, just and to start making a lot of weird
With
hand
us?
motions.
With us at this point?
Where this goes, I kind of want to see his head get crushed.
Understandable.
Of course.
I've never had a chance to study a lizard folk. I would love to dissect him.
And you could just see like Urix
That's
is like
fucked up, Dave.
Urix is like clawing at this guy's hand. He's just like, "Strove, let go of me! I didn't start it this time." And this guy, Strove, is just holding him there like it's no effort. He's just like, "Lies this one tells. If not you, then who?" He's just, once again, just like clawing at this guy's hand, trying to get him off of him. He's just like, "I don't know, these two fucking weirdos came up and started causing trouble. I was just merely looking at my map for my hunt today."
I'm going to look down at this guy that's holding Urix and go, "Your name is Strolf, right?"
You're looking up at him.
I'm at the
She's
top
on the
of
stairs.
Oh, you're on the
Yeah,
stairs.
sure.
That's right. That's right.
Your name is Strolf, right?
He turns around and looks at you, and he just nods his head, yes.
Let him go. I know the weirdos he's talking about. They would start shit.
I can hear you.
Morgan,
Also, can I get
on the floor.
over here?
Strove just turns to Urix and he just says, "Puny lizard should have stayed home. You haven't gone hunting in months." It's weeks, actually, Strove. Don't correct me. I could pop you like fly.
Please do. I would love a chance.
You just see Urix throw up his hand. He's like, "Whose side are you on?"
What are you on?
Nice.
"No cause trouble, puny lizard." He just throws him to the ground and he sits back down.
Oppo!
I'm gonna walk over to the lizard man. Is this him right now? This guy?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk over and just look down on him and spill my drink on him.
Just complete and utter disrespect this man. First time we're meeting him.
For no reason.
I mean, for me and Brady, that's completely reasonable. Johnny's a different story.
Domini's touched in the head.
And me and Brady are just idiots.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kneel down and say, "Hey, come with us. We don't want trouble."
Can't possibly cause more trouble than you already have.
Exactly. So, It's a win-win for both of us.
Brady, you get healed the fall as Opal spends some of her potions that she has.
Okay.
I hand
Morgan
you
just
like
gets up. Oh shit!
I hand you like a bottle of whiskey. Here.
Downs it.
Does same with his own.
Huh.
Alright,
Fuck that man.
so you guys head out. You guys meet up with the rest of your group. You guys have Urix now in your group. You guys head outside of the hall because everybody is just like, get the fuck out right now.
Still rubbing my jaw.
Urix is just standing there, like leaning against one of the buildings, just glaring at you all.
Before we interrogate this man, I'm gonna look at Morgan and William. So how did this happen?
Apparently stepping on someone's tail is a really bad thing.
Oh, you think?
I would gut you too if you stepped on my tail.
I don't
Sad
get
one.
your
Hold her tail.
Says the human.
Oh, I don't have a tail. All I know is Morgan stepped on his tail.
Precisely. What is it you all want?
Morgan's still just holding her tail, glaring at William.
I'm sorry. These are things I don't know.
Right?
So who wants to talk to this man?
I'll do
Someone
it.
is not me or Morgan.
You're Urix, right? So we were actually kind of looking for you.
He knows that.
we
He says he
were-
wants to do nothing. Says he wants nothing to do with us.
He doesn't like the fox girl.
Don't see why. She's a charming young thing.
I want nothing to do with you if you are associated with her. She's...
To be fair, we are technically not associated with her.
Yes, but
She
she's
just
the one.
recommended your name.
Yes, but if she's the one who sent you out there, it's a trap. I don't want nothing to do with it.
I mean, I don't even know where she is.
What I
Neither do
thought
any
you-
of us. So all she really said is if we wanted a guide through the wildlands to go look for you.
Oof, she's gone.
Makes no sense why she would recommend me. Why?
Is she like
Quite honest, that's what the intro we got on it too.
She,
So she got a damn good right hook.
she is a dangerous woman.
she your ex?
What?
Is she your ex? Bad divorce?
No. God, no, I would never date a Noggetsun.
No,
Can you,
you're a
explain why
fucking
she's
idiot.
a dangerous woman?
I've seen her strike down multiple huntsmen in blink of an eye.
I'd look over at Morgan.
Good men, too.
Yup.
Appears completely unarmed, and all of a sudden, 6 of my men are dead on the ground with their throats slit.
Oh. So she's a murderer. I look at the
Possibly
group.
assassin.
I think
I think
I think
we
we
may
fucked
have
up.
fucked up.
I think we fucked up.
Quite possibly. But it's okay.
We did that a lot.
However,
These things happen.
I must thank you for letting me know that she's here in the city. Urges me even more to leave the city and head south towards Raspberry.
Where we're heading to, we're also trying to look for black roses in the wildlands. Heard there might be some trouble with them around here.
Where see, here's that news from? I heard that was classified huntsman information.
We are not
Apparent-
associated with the huntsman.
I take out my
Apparently
White
these
Lotus
people-
key card.
Apparently, these people are associated with the White Lotus.
I take out my
According
White
to the
Lotus
rest
key
of the group.
card.
Of course you are. Doesn't surprise me that Miss Somi is sending more troops out.
I like to point out only 4 of them are associated with the White Lotus. 3, and then you have us. And like-
You were in that meeting.
Oh, and I like to point out that I don't really know. I was dragged to that meeting, had no clue what was going on.
I was dragged against my will into a castle in New Drimoria.
Fair enough.
Associated by association.
Yeah.
It's a long story. Anyways,
You're getting caught up in the wrong groups, if that's the case.
we do that a lot.
I have my reasons for wanting them dead.
That war between the White Lotus and the Black Roses have been going on for decades.
That doesn't change my reasons.
Why all of a sudden they saw me start sending more troops out?
I have no idea.
This is actually just a side job.
Dealing
It's also-
with an underground organization. A side job. No, that's no side job. Side job is hunting puppies in the wildlands.
Well, why'd you hunt a puppy?
Why are you hunting puppies?
Why
Yeah.
are you hunting puppies?
It's a figure.
So they
of
don't turn into
speech.
What
Oh
kind
my
of
god,
puppies?
you bloody foreigners!
Puppies are adorable.
Oh, Jesus.
Morgan just tilts her head at being called a foreigner. How exactly do you know where I'm from?
I think you can tell from just looking at us, to be honest.
I can tell just by your armor and gear that you're not from here.
I checked.
What the armor?
Exactly.
Precisely.
That's precisely my point. Not many monks find their way up to Vortica.
Figured.
For all you know, I could have been one of the students of the very few that are up here.
I doubt that. So what? You were tracking me down because the little fox girl told you to find me, so I could guide you through the wildlands. Is that it?
Yeah.
She just gave us a name and told us to look for you as a guide. Nothing more, nothing less.
Then, yep, precisely. If you don't want to help, then of course we can always look for someone else.
If you want to find someone else, good luck. Most groups are full already.
And you're by yourself, are you not?
I have my reasons why I go alone anymore.
And I can respect that. But we need a guide.
It's not going to be cheap.
How much?
Nothing ever is.
Foreign guides through the wildlands to Raspberry is very expensive.
Name a price.
15,000 gold.
Alright. What if we aid you on your hunt?
Are you capable fighters?
I mean, we defeated some like giant meat monster thingy that came out of like a magic crystal that was summoned by a blood cult.
He was eaten by.
I told you
Actually-
that at least 4 of us in this group helped take out a worm. Would that persuade you?
Not really. We find forest wyrm in the wildlands all the time. Trenches and bones, massive piles of dung.
We fought the Byram of the desert and lived.
Have you
You did
ever,
what?
have you ever pulled your friends' bodies out of a wyrm shit?
Technically.
Can't say I ever have, but
I look at
piles of
Dominic.
gore.
Then until then, you haven't seen the entirety of the Wrath of a Wyrm.
I'm sorry,
We
you
can't
did
get
what
close.
and where?
What was that?
I said, I'm sorry, you did what and where?
Oh. We fought a vermin rotos after someone faced someone in a fighting pit. I don't remember, it's hazy.
Oh, yeah, the Great Worm of the Desert decided to attack Rothos, and we helped defend it.
Are you guys fucking idiots?
Yes.
You, I can understand.
Was I there?
It was either
No,
that
you
or run
weren't
away.
Okay. No, I was trying to remember the name of the city that I was found in. I was wrapping up.
It was either that or run away, and I prefer to stand and fight.
think it was this guy, I point at Osiris, who was helping out with the healing. Or something. What was you doing?
He was being an idiot.
I was on the ground,
Oh, sorry, what?
trying to assist the cannons on the wall.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you saw more than most of us did.
Yeah,
You were the
Yurix is
closest
just,
one of us to dying.
Yurix is just looking at you guys, not impressed at all.
Morgan's just looking at you guys like you're fucking idiots.
The queen of what's the name? What's the name of that place?
New Dramoria?
Yeah, I laid a good solid right hook into her. Made her respect me.
And lived.
And lived, yeah.
That sounds very kinky in some ways.
Shut up.
I don't think she was
She doesn't-
interested in him.
She doesn't swing
I'm
that
well
way.
positive she wasn't. Thank God.
100% sure she wasn't. But still, my point stands.
Yeah, he's still, his face just doesn't change. He's not impressed.
We're not
Speaking
here to impress you. We need a guide.
Actions
Then
speak
again,
louder
you
than
say-
words.
Then again, perhaps we.
What if I
shouldn't.
told you I was the son of my name is William Robert Glickman, son of the famous Glickman hunter.
I don't believe you.
I mean, my last name's Glickman. That's about all I got.
Anybody could rename themselves to Glickman. It's a popular
I-
name amongst the huntsmen.
I don't think
Is it? I really don't know. I was kind of kidnapped as a child, so.
I mean, my only claim to fame is that I'm a wing, right?
I have no idea who you are.
Oh, yeah.
Most
Where's
people
Alphonse?
don't. I'm used to it.
Alphonse? I call to the skeleton wearing the butler suit.
He just like shambles up. He's just standing there.
This makes me uncomfortable on several levels.
He's a good
Why do you
boy,
have
and I-
that with you?
Where do you
He's not-
carry it?
You don't have to know that.
Wait, didn't I see you put one in a bag the other day?
There's two in the bag and one in the box in our cart.
All right, so you have Alphonse.
I have Alphonse on me, yeah.
And what is that supposed to do?
Yeah, I'm a little confused myself.
Everyone's
my-
looking at Germany really confused.
He's my butler. He's supposed to help me out with anything.
I don't think he can help us in this situation.
I think he's going to very well impress our acquaintance here.
I doubt it.
I mean, then again, it probably might be a good thing that we don't help on this hunt. Last thing we would want is for anything to happen to Opal.
You've got a point there.
I'm even surprised you brought her here.
Oh, you know who she is?
Of course I
Everyone
know.
on this, everyone in the world knows who she
Of
is.
course I know who she is.
I'd be surprised to find somebody who didn't.
Of course I know who she is. I'm familiar with most of the oracles.
Wait, there's more than one?
Of course there's more than one.
Oh.
They're all over the place, dude.
There's
What?
There's an oracle for practically everything.
Holy shit.
There's probably an oracle for necromancy. Might want to go
That's
find her.
concerning.
Ooh.
Right.
Might have to search the Underdark for that one.
Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Oracles, after all, are embodiments of the god's powers.
I would like to meet this oracle of necromancy.
I think it's superstition.
All right.
I don't
You got
do magic.
way
I
off
just punch
topic.
things.
And to be in fact, I actually met an oracle not very long time ago.
Here's the thing. We have a very important figure with us, as you can tell. I'm not opposed to paying you this amount, but can you guarantee not only her safety, but our safety
No.
through these woods? No? Is there a man who can?
Not a single soul in this hole can help you. Guarantee your safety. At least not
Makes
now.
sense.
Most of our high-tier huntsmen are down in Raspberry.
Suppose we probably should have started there.
Well, you made it clear yourself that most of the groups are full.
However,
And
should
we're-
be asking for a safe passage.
That's all we ask.
If anything comes around, we can help. We are capable fighters. I'm pretty sure half of my skeletons are kidnapped, technically, if you will.
Capable in our own minds.
Wait,
Capable for what we have currently gone up against. I've never fought a dragon.
that's a lie.
Well, a full-grown dragon.
Valid.
A real dragon.
You guys fought a dragon?
A simple passage between here and Raspberry will be a simple task. Just follow the beach and the wall. Not many things will attack you on the beach.
You see, there are things we need to do in the forest. According to what they've told me.
Yes.
Whole
Now,
Black Roses thing.
before we go any further, how much would it cost to get one of those hunters to help us? If you have a guess.
Prices range. Desperate times, honestly. Probably not going to find anyone cheaper than me. 15,000 gold is simple.
Give us one moment, please. Morgan just turns around and shoos the group away from him a little bit.
Roll me
Okay.
perception checks. Everyone.
Perception
Yes.
check. Is he gonna try to run away?
Who knows?
Not bad.
Holy fuck!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus!
Goddamn 19.
He rolled a goddamn 19 at plus 12.
13 plus 13.
So,
Fuck, dude.
Damn, Cody!
nothing getting past us.
No, nothing gets past Cody.
You guys don't see it.
What?
What?
That was 28s and 32s?
Hmm. Damn.
Is Zurich still here?
Yeah, you're still there.
Okay.
I am going to do something, though. I want to do detect alignment.
Okay.
So I have to pick one, I guess? Or do I just know what alignment he is?
Click the spell.
It's not a spell, it's a trait.
And then click the trait so we can read it.
Click the trait so I can read it again.
Additional.
Do you have to pick what you want?
He has to pick which one, and it's an aura.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Detect
Probably.
evil.
Yeah.
Evil?
Yes.
Urix lights up a little bit. He's a very, very faint red.
Morgan lights up.
What are we?
Alicia lights up pretty well.
Everyone in the group lights up except for me and one other person.
Opal.
What was the alignment?
Evil.
Evil.
Oh, I don't light up.
I light up like a fucking firehouse.
Oh yeah, there's 3 of us now that aren't evil.
Yeah, I'm off of neutral.
Yeah, Urix lights up a little bit.
Okay.
It's not
I'm
blinding
neutral
it's
evil.
not blinding like Dave, but
I'm also not blinding like Dave.
Yeah, you just look over at me, and for some reason I'm more red than the tiefling.
I have to squint.
Good thing the plague mask comes with built-in sunglasses.
I am lawful evil.
I'm
So there you
neutral
go.
evil. I'm neutral evil, leaning towards chaotic evil.
I am chaotic evil.
I'm just
Okay.
a neutral boy.
All right, so yeah, you guys are now in a huddle. Talk.
I don't,
We-
quite honestly, I don't think we can afford to pay him. I certainly can't.
We could kidnap him.
It depends
I
whether or
think-
not that price is for all of us or just one of us.
I've seen what he can do to Morgan. I don't think kidnapping him is a good idea.
I
It
think we
hurts.
go the
It
rest.
really fucking
see.
hurts.
See if we can get more information in Rustberry than we can here, and we just follow the shoreline.
Yeah, but
But do we have the
isn't
time?
it still dangerous?
Either way, it's
It-
going to be dangerous.
If we follow the shoreline, he said we're less likely to get attacked.
But here's my point: if we can't afford 1,500 for this guide,
15,000.
15,000. Shit.
Here's the thing. This place has the hall. This place has missions, I'm sure, that we can do. Jobs that we can do to gain some extra cash. Maybe by doing some of those, we get to know a little bit of the land around here. Get to know the kinds of creatures that exist around here, other than dragons and lethal trees
And dire wolves.
and bears.
Maybe we can
And-
strike a deal with him? Maybe lower the price a bit in exchange for something?
Well, he's definitely not going to strike a deal with me. He's already struck me once.
Yeah.
I really don't think he's going to want to strike a deal with us.
It won't hurt to try.
If you want to try and go for it,
If you want to try, go for it, but I say we just do some jobs, get to know the area around here, build up some money, then head to Rustberry.
Hmm. We do need to investigate the wildlands for Black Rose evidence, no?
And it might be a good idea to take it slow. Especially if we can't afford a guide right off the bat. Maybe for a small bit of coin, he'll let us copy his map.
I don't necessarily think you want to do that. It's kind of haphazard and all over the place.
It's not a good map.
I don't know. I've heard some stories and rumors about the wildlands, and I think having a guide would be a better option than us going on our own.
Heard my stories too. This place is the most dangerous place outside of the Shattered Lands.
I've heard these stories as well.
Alright, yeah, we all heard stories. Everywhere is fucking dangerous. This place is really dangerous. We need a plan.
Wait. Trust that is.
I think if we were to take it slowly and play it cautiously, even if it is a little bit dangerous, we should be able to get through.
Yeah, plus
course,
we got cannon fodder now. We have 4 useless skeletons. Well, 3. One's my good boy, Alphonse.
And we can always make more.
I can always make more.
Especially if this place is as dangerous as they say. I'm sure there's dead bodies all over the place that you can use.
Most likely.
You can't see it, but you hear the shifting of leather and cloth underneath Naru's mask as like a fucking grin curls from side to side.
I don't like that sound.
Ooh.
Oh, my neck just cracked so perfectly.
Nice.
Ow.
And
I look back over to our lovely lizard folk.
He's just standing there, waiting for you guys to finish your talk.
I heard from the locals as I was passing by with you guys that they're going to be doing a hunt. Maybe we can kill us some game and sell what we can. Get some starter coin. prove that we're
That's
capable hunters.
that sounds like a pretty good idea.
Either way, given his history with our friend, I think it best for our acquaintance here to get a move on and leave the city. If she is an assassin and out for him, probably best hiding.
Hmm.
Don't want to be tape. Yeah. Don't want to be painting a target on our back any more than I already have.
We have the largest target on our back, friend. Be more dangerous for him to stay with us.
Very true. I agree. We should make some coin.
Yes, let's make some coin before we do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get some better equipment.
Yes.
Wait.
And I can now start assisting with that. I
Oh,
just
you
need
can?
money. I just need the money and some time. But yes,
Well, that's good
picked
to
up
hear.
a few extra skills after that last fight. I think I might be able to make us some real magic gear now.
Bro. Just want to point out this man is still staring at his talk.
I'm gonna turn back around to Eurex. I'm gonna go back over to him.
I'm also
So-
going back over to him.
So, we've thought it over, and we think what would be best right now is for us to save up some money around here, and then head out when we feel we're ready, not necessarily quite so soon. If you feel that you are at risk with the little one about, might be best for you to go off on your hunt and hide out in the wildlands for a bit.
So then we're going hunting then. We're not exactly heading straight for Raspberry. We're going hunting then.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we were going to go hunting.
Oh, okay.
I think he's more referring to as not being paid as a guide, as more of hunting with us.
Precisely. It's easier to take down bigger monsters and earn more with a group than killing several hundred smaller monsters and carrying them back myself.
I think that'd be beneficial for the whole group.
I believe that'd be great, a good idea for everybody involved. And Morgan puts her hand out to shake.
So agree with us.
Do you agree?
Strictly hunts. No guides.
Mm-hmm.
For the time being,
Yes.
yes.
You fall behind. I'm leaving you.
Alright.
So keep up.
Okay.
I would
I
expect
don't think I'll
nothing
have an
less.
issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
No issue here.
After that, he takes your hand and shakes.
Alright then, we have a deal.
Wonderful.
When do we
Wonderful.
set out?
I need to head back to my room, gather my stuff.
Okay.
So where may you be located?
He just like nods his head back towards the hall. A room here in the hall. He stands up and he starts walking inside. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay. Now, Alicia, you said you can make things.
Yes, I can. What do you want?
There's something that would be beneficial to me, and I need new braces. If you understand what I mean.
I think I have an idea, but I'm going to need the gold first.
How much would
Gods
you
of...
need?
Gods of magic deem that I spend at least half the price of the retail of the item.
And how much would you need?
Depends on exactly what you want.
Out of character, I'm going for bracers of armor +2.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Let me go ahead and get those up here. For the +2, I'll need 4,500 gold.
I'm sorry, what?
For the +2.
That's not what I saw when I looked it up last time.
I think you were looking at strength.
Looking at bracers of armor, did I look at the +3 cost by accident? I think I did.
I can
Ah,
look at
yes,
it if you
I
guys
did.
want.
Correction, 2,000 gold.
Now that I can do.
2,000 gold, and I'll need 16 hours.
Ooh.
Well, I've got the money.
Just need the time.
Now we just need time.
Precisely.
So I might have a request for you as well.
Time and money is all it costs. Whatever you need.
Just something interesting I heard of. I'll let you know later.
Alright, so after a couple of minutes, Urix finally comes back out, and he's carrying a large backpack on his back. He has a satchel at his side, and he's carrying a spear.
I assume we're traveling on foot, right?
Yeah, I don't think we
preferred.
can take. Go ahead, Josh.
It is preferred. Carts through the wildlands are not ideal.
That just seems like a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
With all the roads and trenches, it's not a good idea.
So we should go pack our bags, kiddos.
What are you talking about? I am packed.
I mean, same. I meant for people who actually live out of the cart.
I think most of us have our shit in the car to begin with.
Oh, wait a moment. There is something that I would need from the cart.
Oh, Josh, is there a... Wait, before I ask that question, give me 1 second.
Oh. I'm curious to see where this goes.
I do suppose I should probably grab my own gear as well.
Yep. So go ahead and check out the cart's inventory for all the things that you guys are planning on bringing. Because once you enter the wildlands, you cannot come back until your hunt is done.
Once we enter, Wizzywug, what we see is what we got.
So we can't bring the cart with us.
No.
Nope.
No, because of all of the rubble, the difficult terrain, the trenches, and everything in the wildlands, the cart will not survive. It'll slow you guys down way too much.
Well, I'm grabbing 20 feet of rope, a small tent, and I'm suggesting Alicia brings the cooking supplies.
I'm gonna pull out the 2 bags of skeletons, and I'm gonna open the compartment to let the 4th guy out. And I'm gonna make them hold everything for us.
Up to 100 pounds.
Up to 100 pounds.
Yep.
I'm
Because
gonna-
skeletons only have a strength of 10, so 100 pounds is their maximum carry weight.
Yep.
Well, the stuff I'm carrying is only about 30 pounds.
Yeah,
So,
not very much either.
I'll make them bring a bedroll, blankets, and a large tent.
how many can a large tent sleep again?
We have a large tent?
There's a large tent in our carry inventory.
Yeah,
I only see a
is.
small.
Dave started with a large tent.
Oh, okay. I only saw the small.
I started
And
with
he
a
started with a-
lot of stuff.
And he started with a pavilion tent.
Yeah, what's a pavilion tent? I was about to ask.
It holds up to 10 people.
I don't think we need something that big.
And a large
It's
tent holds how many
massive.
people?
My plan is
I
to put a
think,
bedroll
like,
in a
3.
tree.
Travel light.
Oh wait,
Travel
we
light
fashioned-
new ones.
we fashioned the large tent for the wagons. We can't bring that,
That's right.
so we're just gonna have to bring a bunch of bedrolls and shit.
Urix does warn you guys to travel light.
Never tried it at night. There's only like a few bedrolls on one of the skeletons, and that's it.
Oh,
I look
perfect.
around it. I look around at you guys and I go, "Do you like hammocks?"
That was
I
my
actually
plan.
do prefer hammocks.
Oh, perfect first encounter.
I can
have a
fashion some
bedroll.
on the way.
Mwah, man.
Well, I've got material right here. Pulls the material from a small tent
I was
and
just,
leaves the fucking frame at the cart.
I found traveling through a heavily wooded area, especially at night. You have to sleep. Sleeping up in trees is quite a lot better.
A friend of mine
Bring
died
hammocks.
Sleeping on the
sleeping
ground.
in a tree.
No, what was that?
A friend of mine died sleeping in a tree.
Did the tree kill him?
Yes.
I saw on your map that it said killer trees.
yeah. What's that about?
Wildlife here is very defensive of itself.
It's
So,
quite literally wildlife.
You mean the fauna, the flora is very.
Yes, not only poisonous plants, mushrooms, and different berries out there. There's also killer trees, vines, flowers that eat people and spit acid.
Oh,
Oh, this sounds like fun.
you sure we want to bring awful?
It depends. Can you heal people?
Nope. Can you?
No.
All right, then. Never mind.
I'm standing right here.
Oh,
It's
you-
okay, sweetheart. I was defending you.
Oh, okay.
William just kind of shrugs.
Of course, I would want to take Opal with us. First, I'm sure she would want to go even if we told her not to. Secondly, could always use a healer. And thirdly, I think she's probably safer with us.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm telling what might happen if she was by herself in here.
Despite how much danger we seem to get into.
Alright. So, if you're packed, I would suggest you also go out to town and collect supplies and any upgrades that you would possibly need. We don't necessarily have to head out with the first group today. We could wait until tomorrow if you wish.
That would be beneficial.
Especially if you guys want anything in particular.
Well, we've already had our conversation. By the way, I give her 2,000 gold.
I'll get to work on it right away.
Thank you.
Have you heard of a robe of bones?
What?
Robe of Bones.
Oh, you guys are talking magic items.
Yep. It's a wondrous item.
Very
It's
wondrous indeed.
24 for it, so you'd only have to pay 12.
It's very, very fancy.
I was looking for my own items.
1,200 gold. Give me some time and I can make it.
Wonderful. Is there a bank in this place?
Yes, bank is near center of city. Along with markets, blacksmiths, and armorers. Enchanter is close to City Hall, just down this road here.
Would you recommend that I get a pair of gloves?
What?
She's asking Yurik that.
I'm not sure what gloves would do good for you.
Well, I punch things.
I know.
I'm well aware that you know. She says with a smile.
Well, I mean, you don't necessarily need to have any kind of hand wrappings for enchantments, if that's what you're looking for. You very well could enchant bare skin. Might be a little painful.
You all think of this way. Front gate of wall. Meet me there tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.
Okay.
I need to go make
Yes,
sure.
sir.
I need to go make sure we have our passes to go through. And he walks
Okay.
and he starts making his way towards the wall.
Cool.
Well, I have work to do. I'll see you all topside.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Alright, so you guys have a day to yourselves now.
I spend the entire day crafting. What Brady wants is going to take me 16 hours to make.
Oof.
I'm gonna go to a bank to find the sorry, not to find, to get the 1,200 gold required for this item.
Okay.
That I,
And that's going to take me an extra 8.5 hours.
I'm gonna spend time reading the book. Just looking around through it.
I already posted it in chat.
Yeah, I figured. Fuck you.
And
3
punching
hours.
William.
so
Yo.
my bank total went down to 1,275.
Okay.
I would also
Morgan
like to
spending
see,
time reading the book and punching William.
is there a
William's punching back.
Cody,
Is
are
there
you
some-
studying your book too?
Yes.
That's why he's skimming.
3 hours.
Okay.
is there some kind of scroll shop nearby?
Yeah, there's an enchantress and a couple of scroll shops. Alright, so Jomini, you're out shopping. Matt, what are you doing?
I'm just getting punched. I don't really have much to do because I'm broke.
Fair enough. Okay. Cody, give me your 3 diplomacy rolls.
Yep. Where are you? 1, 2, and 3. And that's +8.
Fucking Christ.
Okay. Mm.
Alright, Cody, what do you have written down for what you have for this shit already?
Oh, quite a bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I lost track.
I basically know what I need to build everything. I know what the altar's made of. I know I need a crystalline bowl. I know I need sacrificial daggers and daggers of sacrifice made of void glass. I know it can only be made by people who existed in the old world and have knowledge of such things. I could also tell you how big the altars have to be. That's basically it, though.
Alright.
And 2 spells.
I will give you
knowledge of half of the runes
Okay.
needed for the altar.
All right.
So you know how to do half of them. Next time you get the chance to study, you probably will get the rest of them for that. So make a note for that so I don't forget.
Yes, sir.
So, can I find a blur spell scroll?
What level is that?
That is the dos.
Level 2 spell? Drew,
I believe so.
wizard?
Hold on. It is level 1, actually. Wait, is it?
Sorcerer wizard level 2.
I'm blind, hold on. I need to find it again. It's a level 2 spell, right?
Yep.
Yeah, level 2 spell.
Yeah, I
Cool.
looked it up. Alright, so that scroll is gonna cost you 200 gold pieces.
Sick. Where am I? Sick. I'm gonna use 2 platinum for that.
Okay.
Now I have blur.
Alright, anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the rest of my gold out of the cart and just walk around the town.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Not necessarily, just seeing if something catches my eye.
Okay. In that case, then, Brady and Germany, make me perception rolls.
Radiant Germany. Once this is all over, I'm just gonna spend the
What
rest
the
of my
fuck?
time inscribing the spell into my spell book, and my perception check is this. Son of a bitch.
Okay.
My rolls today have sucked.
Alright.
What are we perceptioning for?
It's just Brady and Germany since they're
Yeah,
out of the town.
We don't see whatever you wanted us to see, did
No,
we?
you see it.
Do we see each other?
No, but Brady, you see it. Germany, you don't, unfortunately. Sorry.
Okay.
So Brady, you're just walking around town, glancing around, checking out the shops and different things. You stumble across the market. A couple of vendors with like random bits of jewelry. There's food, weapons, armor. Nothing really too interesting. You also come across like a potion stand or a fortune teller. But one thing in particular catches your eye as you're just walking down, and then suddenly you just see like a flash of gray like run through the crowd.
Do I see which way it was going?
Yeah, it was headed towards like near the end of the market. Kind of like
Oh, I full on take off after it.
kind of like towards the food area.
I full on take off after it.
All right. So you start running after this gray blur.
Keep in
and
mind, Josh, my run speed is 120.
I'm aware.
What the fuck?
I'm aware. And yeah, you catch up very fast. And lo and behold, it's Naotsu. She's just running through the crowds and just like looking at the different stands of food.
I want to run up next to her. Anything in particular you're looking for?
She just looks up at you and goes, "Oh, hello again.
Hello.
Didn't think I'd be seeing you so soon."
Well, I kind of happened to catch sight of what I saw was a grey blur. When I caught up, it was you.
So what are you doing amongst the town?
Looking around. Nothing particular catches my eye until I saw you. So what are you looking for?
Something to eat.
Do you have any coin?
Oh, of course I do. Of course I do. Father would never leave me without any money.
Oh, what are you looking for? Like, in particular?
Not sure. Not really much of a meat person, to be honest. And there's a lot of meats here from the monsters that they slay here.
How do you feel about fish?
Oh, fish sounds really good.
Fish sounds good to me, too. And we go and I start looking for a fish stand.
Yeah, it's very, very easy to find one since Vortica is like very, very close to a bay.
What kind of fish do you want?
Ooh, so many options. You just have like rows and rows of like fish and like different sharks and everything just lined up here.
Morgan's over looking at the shark. Never had a shark before.
Alright, so after a while, Naotsu talks with the shop owner, and you know they're speaking about like different types of fish and everything, and what stock that he has. He has a lot of like common fish and some exotic every now and then he found. Nothing too crazy, but you know there's things like like different species of sharks and eel and many different types of sea fish.
Morgan's still just looking at the shark. Guess she's eaten yet.
Catching your eye on something there, lass.
Yeah, I've actually never had shark before.
Oh, you're missing out then. You're missing out then. Tell you what, your little friend over here is looking to buy a case of some of my fish. Throw in a shark for a couple extra 100 gold, and I'll recommend you a good cook for it too.
That sounds pretty good.
All right, so he shows you around to the some of the sharks that he has, but he shows you one shark in particular. It looks more like a tiger shark, except instead of the gray skin that some sharks have, it's a very like dark brown.
That one looks interesting.
That was probably my best catch of the week, honestly. Not many times that you come around and you see a friggin' brown tiger shark.
How much for that one?
Well, I know I said 100 gold in the recommendation for addition to your little friend here's fish. Fortunately, I can't let that one go in particular for 100 gold.
How much then?
Probably would have to say somewhere around 550.
Will you do 500?
525 when we got a deal.
Deal.
All right. He takes the shark down. You know, he cleans it good for you. He wraps it up for you. Go ahead and subtract the amount of gold for it, and
Yep.
he recommends you and Naotsu to a buddy of his who runs a canteen that's near the hall.
First thing I do is go and see if Alicia's eaten.
Oh, okay. You're going back to the group?
Yeah, I'm going to see if Alicia specifically has eaten.
Oh, okay. Naotsu will tag along with you.
I'm sorry about this, dear. I just wanted to grab one of my friends.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind. I have plenty of time now.
Just meditating on top of the cart.
Fuck you, William.
I just flip you off full meditating.
You hear several dark incantations being rummaged through from Alicia.
Is Alicia in the cart or in the room?
In the cart. It's her workshop.
I point inside the cart.
Morgan just pokes her head in. Have you eaten yet?
I look back at you. My eyes are like half rolled in the back of my head. I'm speaking in Draconic.
She's a bit busy.
Not yet.
Would you like to eat?
We got fish.
Yes.
Then let's go eat.
Hey, Fox Kid.
My name's Natsu.
Sorry, I forget these things. Natsu, is there any reason that gentleman, what's his?
Urix.
Urix, thanks. Wouldn't like you?
Oh, you guys met up with Urix?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think you guys find him so fast.
I got into a fight with him.
Yeah, that sounds like
No. We got into a fight with him. You got your ass laid out on you, and I just pleaded that you didn't fucking kill us at this point.
Where are the rest of your friends?
Morgan just looks up at him, scowling, flicking her tail back and forth.
Flip you off again.
So where are the rest of your friends?
Yeah,
I'm
probably-
laying under the cart reading the book.
Do we hear the pages turning as he's skimming through it?
Probably.
I just look under the cart.
This turns into a fucking A10 Warthog.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't respond because I'm too entranced in the book.
Well, you see, he's reading. I'm running dark incantations to make your magic item. He's meditating.
What's up?
Opal went into town also to go get some like salted meats and stuff.
I come back
Cheese
with
eating.
I come back with 4 fully clothed skeletons.
He went to go get clothes for his Skell boys.
Well, he can continue
He's
reading.
playing dress up.
You're coming with us. You can go fuck yourself, pointing to William.
You can also go fuck yourself.
And you can do your own thing. I'm talking to Norma with the last one.
Just a very quiet thumbs up.
Well, we're gonna go eat some food if you guys want to come join us.
Famished. I haven't eaten in like 32 hours.
I tag along.
Well, come on. We got a
I do tag
recommendation
along.
for a good place to cook all these fish.
Yeah, fuck it, I join.
I got a shark.
Where'd you get a shark?
I bought it.
Yeah,
Alright,
I didn't know you can get shark this far inland.
so you
Why not?
guys...
Far inland.
Fair enough, haven't looked at the map.
So you guys work your way towards this canteen. It's actually pretty full, but you know you're greeted by the host of the canteen, and you're then brought to a stone-top table that has a fire pit underneath it that's currently lit and very, very warm in here. And you're all seated down, and one of the chefs walk up and say, "All right, so." I was told you got some fish and you got a brown tiger shark for me.
I hold up the shark.
He grabs the shark and he just looks at its magnificence. Oh, what a beaut. Oh, you lot are gonna be eating well tonight. Alright, let me start prepping this stuff for you. And he starts doing this thing on the makeshift hibachi grill. Just cooking all this stuff right in front of you. Cuts up the shark into beautiful pieces and separates the meat and cooks it just perfectly. And very, very, very soon, you guys start smelling the spices of the meat and the smell of fried vegetables and different side dishes with it. And as you guys are just standing there watching this guy do his work, you guys are free to converse as well.
Does he throw away the scales from the shark?
No, he keeps them.
Could I have some of those scales?
Yeah, of course. You're a shark, after all. Here we go.
Thank you. And just pockets it, or actually, she pockets half of it and then just starts putting it around her hand and just seeing how big it is.
They're fairly like small scales.
Oh, they're not still all attached to the
Skin?
what's it called? Yeah, that.
No, he stripped it. You know,
Okay.
how you're actually supposed to strip a fish.
Okay. Well, she puts them all in the bag then. These will come in handy someday.
I believe it.
So Natsu looks over at you guys and say, "So, what are you guys planning on doing here in Vortica now?"
Work.
Yeah. Gotta make some coin.
Yeah.
Are you planning on going on some hunts?
That's
Yeah,
what they
most
do for work
likely.
around this place, right? They hunt,
Mostly.
they cook.
Mostly, people just head out into the wildlands, hunt different creatures and beasts, and bring them back for exchange of coin. Different butchers or artificers or something would probably buy the pieces and cook them or make stuff out of them.
As she says artificers, Morgan just looks at Alicia.
Yes.
I get the feeling that you're going to want to keep some of the things that we find.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, unless if you come across a dragon, of course, you probably will want to keep some of that stuff. Yeah, most of the stuff that people bring back for the artificers here in Vortica are just hides and stuff to make different capes to gloat for what they kill.
Simple stuff. You see, I'm actually hoping to kill a dragon. Oh, the things I could do with the body of a dragon.
Well, you certainly do have a lot of variety here in the wildlands. You see, different dragons are spread out amongst the mountain ranges, and they vary from altitude and depth.
I've heard that. But they didn't give me any exact details as to what the variety was.
Different varieties you'll find mostly chromatic dragons here.
Okay.
So you'll see, white dragons towards the peaks of the mountains. You'll find green dragons within the forest. You'll even find some red dragons within the depths of the mountain. And if you go deep enough, you might find even the rare magma dragons.
I'm gonna roll
Interesting.
knowledge nature to see if I've ever heard of that.
Go for it.
I've read a couple of books on different types of dragons.
Yeah.
I got
Much.
fucking lucky.
Yeah, you can detest that. Oh, magma dragons, it's made of fucking lava. Makes sense.
I mean, yeah, but look at where she's from versus here.
Yeah.
True.
And she's not big on reading. Except for this blood magic book. Which, by the way, she does have it out and is skimming.
Let's see. Natsu does see it.
But can she
Did-
read it?
Did she see me underneath the cart? Click through it?
Yeah, she saw you underneath the cart looking through it.
Okay. There you go. So yeah, now she knows we both read it.
Yes, but she doesn't know whether or not we can actually do the shit in it. For all we know, she doesn't even understand what the fuck we're reading.
Funny because as you say that, she's looking at the book and she's asking you, "What chapter are you on?"
I've just been flicking through it, looking at the creatures.
I say the exact chapter I'm on, like the page number.
You're still in the beginning pages. Interesting.
I didn't make it past chapter 1.
What's your favorite creature so far?
A favorite creature? I don't think I have one. I do have creatures I despise.
Like ones that eat you.
Well, the ones
what-
that grab you when you punch them.
The one that has caught my eye. Face.
The what?
The what?
Faceless Guardian.
Oh, Guardians. Ooh.
Yeah. I heard they're. What I could glean from pages I read. And they hit like.
I've only heard stories of them.
All I know is that blade dances and gorgons work so well together that I fucking hate them.
Gorgons are actually my favorite of them all.
I like the sound they make when they die.
Quite thoroughly.
Gorgons are so fun to play with.
The satisfying crunch of its faceplate is to die for.
When you say
entire
play with,
time
what
you guys are
exactly
saying
do you
this-
mean?
The entire time you guys are saying this, I am covering.
You're covering Opal's ears.
Yes.
Opal's not with you guys.
Opal's
yeah,
out
that's right,
getting
she's not.
dried meat.
Yeah, Opal's getting.
Don't
Why
worry
is Opal not with us?
You guys let her wander off.
Why did we
Wasn't
let
my
her
turn to
wander
watch
off?
her. No one told me to go watch her.
Nobody said anything. So
Did she
was-
at least tell us where she was going?
Yeah, she told. Yeah, she told you that she was gonna go get food. Now,
I
Brady.
trust that she is resourceful.
Yeah. Now, Brady, what did you ask?
What do you mean by playing with them?
They're just so fun to play with. You get to see them so up close, especially when they can't see you.
That is quite amusing.
What do you do to make them not see you?
Aren't they just blind?
No, you're thinking of the blade dancers. We're talking about the gorgons.
Oh, alright.
The ones with perfect sight that could see me when I was almost invisible.
The ones that are damn near deaf.
Oh, okay. Tried stabbing its eyes.
If you try,
Make me perception rolls.
All of us?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
those of you who are there.
please roll fucking good this time. Okay, it's better.
Nothing below a 20 yet. Hey, Jomini.
Oh!
There it is.
God fuck Cody.
So yeah,
What do I
Cody.
see?
Cody.
So yeah, Cody.
So Cody, you see Natsu like hold up her hand and she's like, "You want me to show you how they won't be able to see you?"
Yes, please.
Right. You see her right hand. You see her right thumb shift to a ring that's on her index finger. She like rubs it and then suddenly she vanishes.
No, ring of invisibility.
And we don't see her do this except for Cody.
Except for
Yep,
Cody.
I'm the only one that noticed it.
So, but we all know that she's invisible, right?
Yeah, she just
We just don't see-
completely vanishes.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, you can
She go.
you'll be able, you can go ahead and cast detect magic, but it's not where she was sitting. And as you look
Oh.
around for the magic, all of a sudden you can feel two hands grab your shoulder.
Mine?
Yes.
She's behind me, isn't she?
Yep. She just
Out of-
grabs your shoulder and yells, "Gotcha!"
I look over to Morgan. Are we surprised the answer was invisibility?
No.
Yeah, no.
You guys are monks. Roll me a knowledge arcana.
Okay. Alright.
All right, Brady, you know it's invisibility.
Makes sense for where I was.
Yeah.
Well, there's no fucking clue. Alright, so we can't see here.
I had to roll a nat 20 to get a 21. Can't roll the fucking 12.
I rolled an 8. I just
So yeah,
Alright.
I have an ability to go completely invisible, so that way they can't see me.
where the fuck is she?
That's when I speak up.
No,
She's behind me.
Yeah, she reappears behind Jomini.
That's when I
Fucking
speak up.
shit! How'd you get there?
Is that a ring of or is that was that invisibility?
That's correct. Greater
Oh.
invisibility, actually.
All right, that makes sense. More than she's just a
Been nice to have about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that definitely would have been nice to have.
Quite the ring. I make the statement.
But did you manage to find one of those?
And she holds up her hand. Thank you. It was actually a gift from Father.
Father.
Boy, did
I think she means her father.
Oh, I know.
And she walks back up to her seat. Speaking of, by the way, I was telling Father about your adventures and all about like where you guys are from and what you did before.
interesting.
Okay.
What did he have to say?
Oh, he's very interested in you guys. Not only are you fully capable of guarding an oracle of all things, but not only with your association with the White Lotus and all, but you know, he's very interested in your skills and stuff.
Maybe we can meet him someday.
Perhaps. Perhaps. But he actually wants to ask you guys if you would be interested in doing a job for him.
Depends on the job, depends on the pay.
Depends on the job and pay, yes.
I was gonna say, how much does it pay?
Well, little bit of a harder job for starting hunters here in the wildlands, but if you would be interested, he would pay very, very well. In fact, he actually gave me a down payment, and she holds up a sack, and you can hear lots of coins in this sack. He actually gave me a down payment that he wanted me to give to you guys if you accept it.
Morgan's tail just starts flicking back and forth.
So,
Alicia crosses her arms. I'd like to know what it is.
The job needs to be elaborated on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since you
You
all
have our attention.
since you all are going into the wildlands, he actually needs some, I would probably say remnants, essence of some creatures that are in the wildlands.
Essence?
Yeah,
Remnants?
like body parts, or you know,
Oh, you mean remains?
that's the word I'm looking for. Remains.
Taking trophies back from creatures killed is not unheard of here in this town. What
I've
I've
not
seen.
heard of anywhere, for all honesty.
Heard of anywhere. Certainly that could be arranged.
Now, my
Any
question.
creatures in particular?
Yes.
Well, that's where things get a little dicey.
Difficult?
Yeah, dicey, sort of.
What are we
I
talking about?
would get a piece of paper down for this.
One moment.
Notes are open on my phone.
I am ready with a notepad in front of me.
Almost. Hold on. Alright, go ahead.
All right, so Father requested. Let's see here. The blood of a green dragon.
Oh.
The eye of a cyclops. The tail of. Oh, what was it?
William just mutters, tiefling.
Sorry, my mom came in. So yeah, the blood of a green dragon, the eye of a cyclops, the tail of a manticore.
I thought it was going to be that.
Question, Matt. How close is William to Morgan?
I don't know. What kind of table we sitting at? Like hibachi style?
Yeah.
I'm probably directly to your left. Let's be honest here.
Smacks you with her tail.
I deserve that.
I heard what you said.
And
Are you surprised? I'm a dick.
And he also, what the hell was it? Oh, he needed the poison glands of an emperor cobra.
Poison
Cobra's
glands
the
of
easiest thing
Cobra.
to get.
Now, the only other thing that comes to mind, and Alicia leans down pretty close, in on this one. What does he plan to make with these?
Father is kind of like you, actually. He's he experiments with things. He works with potions and mixtures and everything.
So your father is alchemically inclined.
You could say that.
Some of these are pretty powerful components. Just
Some
wanted
of
to make
these,
sure we're not
some of these are going to be a bitch and a half to get.
I think they'll be
quite.
a full bitch to get, to be honest.
If you
That's
don't
why I
mind
said
me asking,
bitch and a half.
Oh.
what is your father's name?
Oh, I always known him as father.
Do
Is
you
he
know
not
his-
your actual father?
He's more of my adoptive father.
Interesting.
Of course. This is fair.
Coin is coin.
Coin is coin.
Coin
But a
is coin.
green dragon, if we happen upon a wormling and drain its blood, that wouldn't be too
That
hard.
would be the most favorable outcome.
Father,
It also depends on how much he needs.
just a few vials. That's about it. Father didn't necessarily say how old the dragon has to be.
It doesn't matter how old the dragon is, more the quantity of the blood he needs.
In the eye of a cyclops, I've not seen one of those before outside of pictures.
Well, I'm sure since you are going with Urix, then I'm pretty sure that he'll be able to find a Cyclops tribe somewhere.
Who knows, maybe we can take one of their young.
Perhaps.
We get a pet dragon.
You're
And
gonna do what?
Sorry, I zoned out when we started talking about dragons, and I just started thinking about getting a pet dragon.
what would be the down payment for this?
She sits down. She lightly tosses the bag of gold down and out, and then it neatly spills out onto the table. You guys count it up a little bit. It's a couple of gold pieces and several platinum pieces actually.
Oh.
And after you total it up, it's 5,000 gold pieces.
That's down payment.
That's quite a hefty sum for down payment.
How much for the final payment?
Well, Father says if you can get him those materials within a decent amount of time, probably within a week's time, he'll pay you triple that?
Are we eating, or has that not been done yet?
Yeah, you guys probably would be eating by now.
I choke a little.
Morgan spits out her drink.
Well done.
Seems fair for the task at hand.
Father is very generous when it comes to new people.
We can see that.
New
The
people
most we
implies.
The most we could say is we will try. Of course, we cannot guarantee that we'll be able to find all of this within a week, but certainly I'll give it our all.
Okay.
William's
Okay.
just really trying not to choke.
I say we take up your offer. Coin is coin, and we are quite in need of it.
Yeah, sure.
What happens if we don't deliver the items?
Well, we gotta pay back the money.
Well, you don't have to.
William's
Oh.
just choking again.
I'm assuming there would be a catch if we do not succeed in our mission.
Normally there's a catch.
There's always a catch.
There actually wasn't one.
Quite confident. Oh. Alright. We will take up your quest and see where our path leads.
Do our best to.
Did I cut out?
No, you can. You're still audible, Dave.
Quite. Okay, yeah, they're talking. I can't hear.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Wait, who was talking and they can't hear?
Dave couldn't hear us.
Oh.
Can you hear us now, Dave?
Dave?
I don't think we can hear him now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait.
Oh.
Uh,
Did the meme save the day? No.
Apparently not.
There he goes.
How about now?
Well,
There
we can
go.
hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Alright,
All right.
Good.
cool.
Technical difficulty.
My headphones decided to tell me that its battery was low and fuck everything up. So I'm going to go switch over to my cell phone.
Sure.
Oakley dokley.
Be right back.
cool. Go back.
There we go, that's better.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Here.
Alright. So, you guys have now accepted a quest from Natsu's father.
Air quotes around father.
Heavy air quotes around father.
Yep. To
The
hunt
mirror.
down the specific monsters and bring back their remains.
Yes.
In exchange for a 5,000 gold down payment and the promise of 15,000 if all the items are delivered.
Understandable.
Yeah, that would definitely. Some.
That will be...
Greatly help us.
That will greatly help us.
Now the question is, do
Do we what?
we include our new found companion in this little endeavor?
Who, Urix?
Yes.
You don't have to.
I mean,
don't think
technically speaking, the quest is offered to us and not him.
We don't have to
But-
do anything. We already told them that we were going to the Paradance for our own purposes. We don't need to elaborate on that.
I don't
But
quite.
one-
The lizard needs to quite know exactly who we are working for.
I agree. That
For all he knows, we grabbed multiple quests from the quest board at the guild hall to
But
search
wouldn't
for
he
these
wanna-
specific creatures.
But here's the thing. Point.
May not
Is-
believe it be from the quest board, but if we told him that we got them from private offerers, that might be
I'll be back in a second.
over.
That's a very good. It's a very good idea, Alicia.
Private.
So your guys' plan is to not tell Urix about this?
Well, it's
Not-
kind of like
Not all the
stepping
details.
around. Yeah, stepping around the details. We're not telling him who gave us the job.
Okay.
Are we
Yeah.
telling him about the down payment?
No.
Okay.
Let's just keep this quest between us.
Okay, the only information he needs is we have private offers to search for these specific creatures.
You could probably get away with telling him, oh, the people who were escorting the Oracle got private offers from certain huntsmen or different shop owners or whatever.
Or
So
we can
basically,
simply
what I
say,
just said.
or we can simply say that our firefighter
Or
materials.
we could say that she needs them, yes.
Which I'm sure she would use the dragon.
She would definitely use the access.
Whatever works for you.
I could quite use the access.
Money will always help.
The heart of a dragon. Quite a powerful component.
Though we just need the blood.
We do need the blood for the this objective. She's talking about an alchemical.
I'm back.
Hmm.
I just rammed my toes into a fucking chair.
Ow.
Ooh,
Dumbass.
hopefully you didn't get all of them.
I got like 3 of them.
Oh,
Yikes.
Ouch.
Let me guess, it was the back three as well?
oh,
Yep.
Oh.
oh!
yep.
Of course it was.
Feels like I just gave birth to a fucking foot.
Alright. So, night goes on. And,
I'm assuming Dave's going back to crafting.
yeah, night goes
Yeah.
on. You guys finish your meal. And you guys head back to the cart where, Opal is waiting for you all there.
Oh, she's alive.
I give her some extra shark.
She thanks you and she greets and outs you as, you guys approach.
I look around. Is Urix around?
No, Urix is not around.
Good.
Opal does tell you, however, that Urix did come by and gave her a set of like passes that you all have to have when you guys go through the gates tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
sounds fine. Now, don't mind me. I've got more crafting to do.
I'm just gonna go back up on top of the cart.
Also going back up on top of the cart,
Alright, what are you feeling? War, poker, blackjack.
reading the book.
From a standing
I don't know.
position,
Solitaire.
I fall backward, flat onto the ground underneath the cart.
Right back to skimming the book.
You go underneath the cart?
Yes.
He was laying under the cart earlier to read the book.
He's reading the book underneath the cart.
Alicia's demonically chanting inside the cart.
I'm just playing cards, man.
Now she starts backing away and she says, "I should probably get back to Father. He's gonna want to know that you guys took up the little mission that he asked."
Have a nice night.
I know it's a weird sight. You don't need to be so nice about it.
You get used to it.
No, you don't.
You're right.
We're really going to
Right.
start one of these days.
Make me perception checks again, guys. Just
All of us?
curiosity. Yeah, go ahead.
Something was hunting us.
Yeah.
F.
Ouch.
Oh, well, that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna start.
That was a low roll for me, too.
There's a roll for everyone.
Wow. Okay. Alright, well, none of you guys see it, but anyway. So, yeah, Natsu just backs up and says, "I should probably get back to Father. He's gonna want to know that you guys took the mission." And she just waves goodbye and heads off into the town.
And then the demonic light show begins inside the cart.
Yes.
Morgan goes back to reading the book.
Hours 12 through 16 are grueling.
Alright. So, in that case then, you guys are gonna get some sleep, wake up bright and early in the morning, and you guys are gonna meet Urix at the gates.
Yes.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
So, by the morning, do I have the bracers for Brady finished?
You said they were gonna take 16 hours to make, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I might be able to help you. I have a...
Oh?
Oh?
You have a spell?
I put it in the thing. So,
Hyperbolic time chamber.
the subject suffers no fatigue and all the benefits of night's rest.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
okay then. I was about to say, then yeah, Dave, you're gonna have like a level of exhaustion, but after that, nope, you're good.
Yeah. I knew that spell would come.
Way to
in.
go, Cody.
Smart thinking, Cody. Bravo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
So, yep, Dave, you go ahead and finish Brady's bracers in time for the hunt.
You wake up in the morning and I'm just like... And,
Creepily standing over me.
The waiters, my lord.
Yes.
Your braces, my lady.
Yes. You wake up and I'm already standing over you, fully packed and ready to go.
That song, that's that morning song from every fucking cartoon ever plays. It.
Yes,
I knew
as
immediately
elegant
what
as
you
that
were
would
talking
be,
about.
As elegant as that would be in a barbaric city.
I got this. Do 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 do.
Yeah, like
do,
a
do,
death
do.
metal version of it.
Especially when you have the artificer who hasn't slept all night.
Yeah.
It looks as if she slept.
So, Urix will meet you guys by the gates. You know, he's dressed in his armor and he's ready to go with his spear.
And Brady, I hand you your bracers of lock plus.
And I put them on.
Alright.
I've already added them to my AC items, Josh.
Yep. So, your adventure into the Wildlands will begin next week.
Woo!
So,
All
we-
right.
We all got 1,000 gold though, technically today.
yeah, you just didn't do anything.
Yeah,
But
I'll definitely put that in the bank.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to the bank for me too.
Oh shit! Actually, if we got 1,000,
Also, I keep in mind, Dave, I did pay for a
Oh, never mind.
robe of bones. Ow! I fucking hit my arm.
We all get 833 gold. It's still going in the bank for me.
And
Yeah,
Brady.
that's going in the bank for me as well.
yeah, I'll put it in the bank until we get back.
Opal would probably be like, where did you get all this gold?
Don't ask.
Down payment for a job we took.
Yeah, I'm putting the gold in the bank.
Oh,
All of
So
it.
that's 832.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
putting
we're
it
all
in.
putting the gold in the bank.
Yeah.
Not me.
833 gold we get?
Yeah.
Yes.
And 33 silver.
I'm putting 1103 into the bank.
Alright. You guys have the sheet.
We can't edit it.
We can just see it.
Oh, you guys can't edit it? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys were supposed to be able to edit that. Whoops.
Oops. So Glickman's a famous name now, I know. Ooh. Oh, it's a common name. Aw.
Yeah. So
There you go. You should be able to do it now.
Alright, that ruins that hype a little.
What's 833 plus 1275?
Access to calculators.
0.
Actually, Opal's gonna...
0.
William's liking the fact he now has money.
Alicia likes the fact that she has more money.
I'm totally thinking of if we complete this. I wanna blow my money on a belt of giant strength.
I can make it.
I know you can.
actually, I was gonna get a belt of giant strength. If you want, we can half on it and. Wait,
And
one of
fucking
us.
share it.
Yeah.
I mean,
One
yeah,
of
we
them
should
working for a
wear-
day, the other.
yeah, that's all we really need to do.
Don't
Okay.
forget,
And the-
Opal has bull strength.
Yeah, but that's only temporary. If I can give a definitive boost to my strength, that would be good.
That's fair.
Then in that case, Brady, we should also try and both half seize a headband of inspired wisdom.
I'm also gonna need incredible decks.
That's true.
Just save up for a headband of mental superiority.
Is that a thing? I don't know.
That is a thing.
Yes,
It's
it is.
expensive as fuck, but it's a thing.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh fuck!
It increases all of your your like thought-based stats: intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Mm. What's the dex? What's the dex thing?
Physical perfection. A belt of physical perfection.
Thank
That's
you.
our strength, dex, and con.
Oh really?
Yeah.
There are cheaper versions that only do 2 stats.
Or one.
Yeah.
Yep.
and one at a time.
But
But I mean,
it's better just to get the 3 stat than just singulars at a time, because it's easier to keep track of.
Yeah. Well, then we should try and pool our money for at least a +2 of physical, because we're not getting a +4 anytime soon.
What do you mean? If I'm sitting at 2,000, I'm sitting at 2,000. Sure, 800 would plus up to 3,000. You only need 100 more.
Oh, are we talking about Giant strength or belt of physical perfection?
Physical perfection.
Okay, from my reading, it's like 8,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, you only need half of it.
No, like this is the construction requirements I'm reading.
Yeah, 8,000 for a
Oh.
+2, 3,200 for a +4, 77,000 for a +6.
Okay, I was looking at the wrong belt.
You're also going to need craft wondrous items in the spells Bear's Endurance, Bull Strength, and Cast Grace.
But because I'm an artificer, I can kind of skirt around those rules.
As long as you have the scrolls for the spells.
Actually,
Well, you can learn bull strength from Opal.
No, Opal cannot teach bull strength.
You put it on a scroll then.
you cannot. Artificers can actually just kind of ignore not having spells needed. We're a
Oh,
little
that's nifty.
broken.
Yeah, because I mean, after this, what if we both? If
I
the total we get
Don't
is
think that's how that works, Dave. I'll have to look into that. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
What is it? So we're supposed to get 15,000 from that. This divide that by 6.
Yeah, 15,000 divided by 6.
Oh, I forgot to do the put
That's
the
2,500 per.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll definitely have after getting back.
We would be about 4,000 short.
I would have. We get 2,500. I would have 5,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would only have 2,843, and I have full silver.
Very close.
Mm-hmm.
Dave's right.
Not to mention what we would get probably from selling this. Selling just random things we find.
Well, you guys have a lot of trash loot, so it's possible.
Yeah, well, we're also going hunting, so we can sell some of what we like. You find a wyvern, we kill it. It's vital. We grind its bones into something. I don't know. Someone's bound to do that.
Josh, Dave is right.
All right, I'll look at it later.
It's the item creation portion of it.
All right, again, I will look at it later. But yeah, that'll finish this week up.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. The whole adventure into the Wildlands will start next week.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right.
I love how the fact that me and Brady are just like, all right, what's the big buying for the next time?
By the way,
Yep.
that was me.
Oh no, me and him were talking about it too. Because I need
Oh,
the belt
really?
of Dex.
Yeah.
I need the Dex.
I can take both the strength and the deck. All three of those stats are very good for me.
I could use the con too.
Like
Strength
strength's my
matter for me.
attack. Con just gives me more hit points, and then X is my AC.
So, good session. It was very productive. You guys managed to actually find a guide into the Wildlands, and you're not being stupid and going directly in. But I do have to say though that a chain of events have been going on and will be written into a tale.
Oh.
Okay.
Like this tale being current time.
Yes, this tale will actually be in the current of times.
This will be interesting.
I'm gonna have to go read them.
So, again, for those of you who don't know, I'm planning on writing a separate book from what I'm writing currently, known as The Tales of Avalon. It's going to be available on my Inka page as soon as I get enough stories in it to properly publish it, to give you guys enough content to read. And if you guys want to go follow my Inka page, it's down below. So go check it out.
Oh.
Once again, Tales of Avalon are not public yet. There's a couple of things that I need to work out with the stories because they're not being taken as serious as I'm taking my book serious. Okay, they're just like scribbled stories, maybe 1,000 words each.
Yes.
So, don't expect much of them, but they are canon. So, keep that in mind.
They are canon, and now are going to actually start being relative to what we're doing now.
In recent times, yes, but history will start coming into play, especially with the tales and when they come available, and you guys unlock more and more of the story. So, that'll be it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow Jomini. He's pretty cool.
Ah.
He streams some time to
Debatable.
time.
Some of the time.
And that'll be it for me. So I'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.